Today, we will talk about the Group of Seven, G7. The Group of Seven is an international organization made up of the largest developed economies in the world. It consists of the United States, United Kingdom, France, Germany, Italy, Japan, and Canada. These countries' leaders meet to discuss global economic and monetary issues and take turns presiding over the group. The G7 focuses on addressing international economic problems and can take joint action to resolve crises. It also initiates schemes to aid and relieve crises, such as debt relief for developing countries. The G7 has been involved in managing the international monetary system by creating the Financial Stability Forum, which is made up of major financial authorities. The G7 originated in the early 1970s when leaders of several countries met to discuss the recession and oil crisis. Over time, the group expanded to include more member countries. The presidency of the G7 summit rotates annually among member countries. The G7 added Russia as a full member in 1998, creating the G8. However, Russia was suspended from the group in 2014 after the annexation of Crimea and tensions in Ukraine, and has not been invited back to the G7 as of 2021. The G20 was created in 1999, comprising all the members of the G7, plus 12 additional countries and the EU. It includes emerging economies, such as China, Brazil, and India. Many observers now see the G20 as taking over much of the role previously held by the G7. The 2021 G7 summit focused on the ongoing coronavirus pandemic and the climate crisis. The group committed to distributing 1 billion vaccine doses over the next 12 months and taking actions to combat the climate crisis, such as achieving net zero carbon emissions by 2050 and conserving at least 30% of land and oceans by 2030. Here are 3 key takeaways. 1. The G7 meets to address global economic and monetary issues. 2. It was formerly known as the G8 until Russia was suspended in 2014. 3. The G7 does not have the legislative or authoritative power to enforce the recommended policies it compiles. Hope this would help. Thanks for watching.